Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another unboxing video. When I spoke to Steve on the phone the other day, he said he forgot to send me the DVD, standalone DVD burner that goes with that camcorder that he sent me. And from what I understand, it takes the firewire cable that he enclosed with the camera, and it goes directly to the standalone burner, and it controls the camera, and it burns just like it would in the computer. So he would like me to make an unboxing video of this, and that's exactly what we're going to do here. I just got this in the mail today, and it weighs almost as much as the camera box. The camera, by the way, works very well. I don't have any way to put the videos into the computer. With this, I think we probably could, but I would have to rip the DVD. I would have to download that program again because I had to have all that stuff taken out when I had my hard drive reformatted and the operating system put in. So I don't have all those programs I used to have, but I used to have what they call DVD Ripper. The problem is with any of those ripping programs is they rip the entire DVD. I haven't been able to find a program that'll rip parts of what you want. I haven't been able to, and if Handbrake, I can't figure that. I can't use that at all. So I might have to actually get a FireWire card and put it on my Windows 7 computer. If that don't work out. But what this is a DVD burner, standalone, that's made for that camcorder. And we're going to open the box here so we can solve the mystery as to exactly what it is and how it works and so on and so forth. So I think we're going to get started opening another box. I guess he ran out of Uncle Dorkle stamps, so there is no Uncle Dorkle stamps on this box. Well, let's get started and let's open it. Before I get started here, this is a little closer look at the camera, and I've been studying on the instructions and playing around with it a little bit. What we have here is USB. I don't know how well. By the way, this camera will focus right down almost on top of the lens. Unlike the camera, the Kodak I'm using now, it's limited to 10 inches away from your subject. Otherwise, it gets out of focus. This is your FireWire right here. This is your S video. This is your headphone jack. This is your microphone. That's the first time I've had a camcorder that had an input for an external microphone. That goes right here. My eyesight doesn't permit me. I don't know what this jack is. Okay, now, see if I can, okay. All right, I'm laying right on the table here. I'm zoomed in, I think. Yeah, okay. All right, this camera will focus very close. I'm a ½ inch away from the lens, and my portable camera here, the one I'm recording this video with, will not show that in focus, but that is crystal clear. So this would be an excellent camera for macro shots if I'm doing any project videos and I want to show a real close-up. But of course this is not HD, and it is interlaced, not progressive scan like the Kodak I'm using. She goes right into focus perfectly. Alright, well anyways, enough on the camera. Let's open that box, and like I say, that DVD burner is made for this camera here. Okay, I hope I'm in camera, because I'll tell you, when I opened the first box here with the camcorder in it, I was 99% out of camera range. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. Good thing I didn't cut the book. Okay. DVD recordable DVD drive. Well, there's another book I got to study. And what you do, how well you can see that, is you connect your camcorder, your recorder, to the DVD recorder using the FireWire. Well, you sent me some DVD -R disc. I have the +R disc, but that shouldn't matter, I don't think. Okay. Here's the power adapter for it, and the USB cables. I hope you can see that. Better remember to stay in camera. I have a bad habit of being out of camera range. Okay. Now, this packing material I'm going to hang on to in case I need to ship something out. I don't know where I'm going to put all this. Very limited space. This looks almost like an iPad or iPod or whatever type of thing. Okay. All right. Now, my eyes are bad, so you're going to have to excuse me. I do not have my glasses on. That looks like a USB. I can't see that. I don't know what that is. I think it's USB also. Your analog, your red, white, and video input, your S video, and I think this is your FireWire here. And it also, he told me it takes, I think it's the micro SD cards in here, but being it's a Sony, it probably takes the memory stick also. Here's the tray that comes out to burn your CD, or DVD. I'm sorry, DVD. Okay, the model is a VRD-MC3. And it's a DVD, recordable DVD drive. It's going to take me quite a while to learn how to use this. And comes with the power adapter and the high-speed USB cable for PC printer connection. Okay. I don't know why you'd want to use a printer on the camcorder, maybe to get the photos off of it. I don't know. All right. So why don't we run a cord out here and try it out? It's not going to really tell me too much, except that we can probably show how it works with the I don't want to waste the disc. I wonder if I could use CR DVD RWs in here, because otherwise, if I record an hour of video, every ripping program I've ever had rips the entire DVD, which takes gigabytes of space on your hard drive, many gigabytes, and my program will not work. It'll crash trying to render it and edit it and so forth. So what I want to be able to do, and I'll probably have to do, is if I can put an RW in here, I can record like maybe 10 minutes of video, and then I can rip that on the entire DVD and then erase it, and then put more on, and then put it in here. That's the only way I know, because like I say, every ripping program does not rip what you want off the DVD. It starts from the beginning and it ends, and that's it, no matter where you set it. Especially Handbrake, it's terrible. It rips the whole DVD, so I take it out because I can't use the file. Now maybe there's an output on this. If I feed the camera, and maybe it'll convert it over to USB and go into my computer. But anyways, let's try this out and see. At least we'll get it powered up and see what the thing does here. Okay, here's the power adapter receptacle. It goes in there like that, and the power brick. We'll plug it into my cord down here. All right, let's see. I think this is the eject button. All right, let's see. Maybe this is the power button first, I think. Okay. All right. Now, I can't see that. Insert DVD, memory card, or I can't read that. Okay. All right. You put your DVD in here, and should burn it. Kind of looks like a iPad or iPod or whatever you call them. I get iPads and iPods mixed up. I know nothing about those things, but it does have the appearance of an iPod or iPad. All right. Make sure I'm in camera here. Memory stick dual. Memory stick dual. Memory stick SD and XD. And compact flash. Now we'll get the magnifying glass here. The PC printer, PC/printer. Here's the handy cam that goes in here. Okay, that's the one I didn't see without my magnifying glass. And this is the DV in. And of course your S-video and your analog. So. Alright, well, I got to read the book on this because I can't even begin to demonstrate. But what it's supposed to do, you're supposed to be able to connect up your cables to your Sony Handycam, the TRV-17 here in this case, and you're supposed to be able to play back the tape, and it burns it to the DVD here. I have a lot of reading to do, and I'm still learning how to use this camera. I mean, basically it's not hard to use, but there's a lot of special effects in here that I haven't figured out how to use yet. Alright, then there's a bunch of settings in here. Yeah, there's different setups and stuff in there that I'm not even going to begin to figure it out right now. I got to study the book. Alright, I'm playing back an old DVD I made in 2006 on this.
Leave on seems the only way to go.
Not even sure what camera I used on this.
Even though you know
I haven't tried recording on it yet, so okay, let's see. We hit this pause, see what it does. Or stop.
get along.
Nope. I think that's only for recording.
Sadness fills our troubles while the teardrops
Well, there's no way to stop it. Let's see, maybe I can kick it out. Okay. Alright. Alright, this one is made in 2006. I would probably say it's one of my DV cameras that I made this on. I didn't try burning a DVD yet on this. I gotta learn how to do it. I just connect it up to the computer, and there is no drivers for it, so I just put the cable in, the one for the printer and the PC, and then just connected it up here. So I gotta play around with it. Made about a 10 or 20 minute test video. I hate to waste tape like that, but just checking for close macro, autofocusing, all kinds of tests on the camera. Not an important video at all, but just to run the camera through its paces like I do in every camera. And I've been reading on the book on which I downloaded because it's a lot easier for me to read it, and I can blow the text up as big as necessary to read it. So, there's previews in here. I don't hear any sound, but I wouldn't expect that this would have a speaker in it. This is just to monitor the recording process. So the recording now is into over 2 minutes right now into the recording. And when it reaches a blank part of the tape, it will stop. The only thing is, I don't know if there's going to be a blank portion of the tape, because every tape I try in here, when I played it, there's audio but no video. So what I think Steve did is probably just recorded over everything and stuck the lens cap on. That's something I do too, rather than the bulk erase them, because these DV tapes have a chip in them, and bulk erasing them, I'm not sure, may or may not damage them. So I never bulk erase mini DV tapes. 8mm tapes, that's different. So we just have to let it run its course, because from what the book is telling me, you can't stop once it's recording. You push this to record, but you can't stop it until it reaches wherever it's going to reach at the end. But maybe when it gets to the part where Steve just had the sound in there, background noises, and so whatever, but no video, maybe it will stop at that point. Either that or it'll just keep going, in which case I have to wait 1 hour to do this. I wanted to check the quality of the camera out, so otherwise, here is my Panasonic. This is my Panasonic DV103, which I've used for many years. I got it in 2004 at Sears. It was a return. It's been an excellent camera, mini DV, and at the time I had Pinnacle 8 in one of my XP computers, I believe it was. But the problem with this camera now is the viewfinder cable is shot and my cell phone is ringing. So I'll come right back on the video. So anyways, this is my first mini DV camcorder. And then I got a couple of JVCs. I think it's a GRD 90 or something like that. It has a LCD screen on the back, and then a GRD 245, I believe, or something like that. But I haven't been using mini DVs because they're awkward to get the stuff into the computer, because my Pinnacle program is unreliable. Well, after many hours of playing around with that DVD recorder earlier this morning and also last night, I managed to make a DVD Although I'll have to admit I've only read the book just a little bit, and like I showed you, I just do it on the computer screen. My biggest problem and why I went away from mini DV recorded cameras is two reasons. One, they are not progressive scan. In other words, you'll see the scanning lines in there, especially when you pan, you see the lines. And second of all, they require FireWire in order to put them in the computer. The worst thing that ever happened with Windows 7 is they did away with FireWire, where your good old Windows XP, most every Windows XP desktop that I have ever had has a FireWire card in it, which enables you to import the video without doing all this Mickey Mouse stuff of putting it on a DVD and trying to rip the DVD. And as I said before, it is impossible for me to rip what I want off a DVD. I don't care what the program says, and I don't want to get into a discussion or have somebody tell me how to do it. I'm not making this video for that. I want to thank Steve for sending this. I really appreciate all these things. But as far as making videos to go on to YouTube, unless I can have a simple way to put them into the computer, I'll resort to using cameras that are much easier, where you just plug in a USB, what they call flash memory, which is what it is now. It does not require a FireWire, because you can't take and plug it into your USB port. Mini DV camcorder will only work on FireWire. I don't care if you try to use an adapter, they do not work. They have to have a FireWire port, because FireWire is faster than USB. And we're talking about USB 2 now. I can't speak for USB 3. So that's why, you just can't use them. But it's a big learning curve for me. And I haven't used Mini DV in quite a few years. So it's more convenient to just grab something like this. As I mentioned in the video, macro is excellent on that camera. I can't do that with this camera. You try to get close with this, closer than 10 inches, it's all out of focus. Now I have my Samsung W200, which will do close-ups, but it does it on 720p HD. I'm shooting in WVGA format, and it's progressive scan, so it's very clear. Not as good as HD, but good enough. So anyways, I'm going to be playing with this for quite a while, but I got a lot of learning to do, and maybe I'll still find a way of putting it into the computer. I don't have a program other than Windows Movie Maker, which will do capture, but I must have a FireWire card in that computer. Like I said, I got a Windows XP desktop which has a FireWire port on it and has Windows Movie Maker in it, and I was able to capture videos in it. But the problem with that is the videos are horrible quality, like 144 by 240 or something like that. Horrible. It's unwatchable. So don't know if it can render them at a better quality or not. So that's the story there. I want to thank you, Steve. I appreciate it for sending me this. And I will continue working with it. It's a big learning curve. With me, it takes me a long time to learn how to use something. Even though that's old technology, so to speak, I'm an old guy. So it's going to take a while, but thanks again. I really do appreciate it. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you.